In the middle 70s, I mean, if you came to today, there's with the proliferation of workshops, of which I don't know what the number is, like 400, 800. In 1975, 74, 75, when we all showed up at Iowa, there were maybe 12 MFA programs in the United States. And I'm going to imagine that the Iowa Writers Workshop was the sum of everybody everywhere else. At any given time, we had 90 fiction writers and poets walking around downtown Iowa City, and there might have been 90 other MFA candidates in the rest of the country. So not only were we good, we ended up because it's basically a place you could go at the time. And since then, there's been an absolute explosion of MFA programs. One of the things we talk about in the book is the power of community. And the fact that the Iowa Writers Workshop as a brand sustains itself because it still has 90 aspirants walking around, living together, drinking coffee, getting drunk together, and most other programs have 4, 6, 8, or 10. They might all turn out to be your enemies. At Iowa, you found a group for yourself. And if you were good at ignoring faculty, which I was born to do, you generally would find a group, or some of them, who shared a similar taste in writing and a similar daring. The book itself, which is a fair amount about the creative process, using sort of the dialectic of doubt and confidence, is how you go from doubt to confidence in putting something together or creating something, an object of beauty that was not there before. So I'm reading myself talking about the fact that Iowa, which is that name that you're not supposed to utter in creative writing circles, is supposedly such a cutthroat, difficult place to succeed. You hear how cutthroat the workshop is, but that wasn't my experience. I was never with a group of aspirants less competitive than my fellow workshop students. You want a bunch of snarks, try getting your PhD in Lit Crit at UC Irvine, as I was doing before I wised up and was admitted to the Iowa MFA program. At Iowa, we knew we were in a boot camp and that we were going to be shipped out and go to war for cultural or market stakes. And some of us would get promoted and many of us annihilated. But we were in this thing together. At Irvine, it was cutthroat. Clued in advance, your classmates would go to the research library and check out all of the recommended texts and hide them under their bed for the trimester so that you couldn't review any of them. I had to buy my library card at USC to get any work done. At Iowa, the biggest neurotics were not the students. They were all on the faculty. Screwballs brought in to lead us.